What's going on, LEGO fans? It's Jake from Jake's Bricks here. I am not doing a high-speed build today, but I am going to show you how to mount your LEGO sets up on the wall like this. You see, I don't have a ton of shelving in my house. I was choosing not to purchase shelving, and I saw somewhere along the line of someone that had displayed their LEGO sets from what we would call the bird's eye view. And being a fan of creator cars, these lend themselves very easily to being mounted on the wall like this. So I'm going to show you how to do it today. You're going to need really 2 or 3 things. The first thing you're going to need is actually craft wire or malleable metal wire. You can get this at Michael's, or you can get it at Joann Fabrics, Hobby Lobby. Or you can get wire at any of your Home Depot, Lowe's, any of the home stores, home repair stores that you can head to. I use myself a pair of scissors to cut this wire. It's pretty easy to cut. You may need wire cutters depending on the strength of the wire that you have. The stronger, the more reliable they're going to stay on the wall. But every single set behind me is used with this green stuff right here. I think it's actually for like hanging ornaments on a Christmas tree. So we're going to use that. You're also going to want a drill and some screws, and we'll talk about this later, but you're probably going to want a drywall anchor and a screw and a drill if you're going to be drilling into drywall. But I'll show you what I'm going to be drilling into behind here in just a little bit. So let's show you step 1 of 2 on how to mount your LEGO sets on the wall. So right now I'm going to flip the set over, and then you're going to identify 2 Technic pinholes, typically towards the front of the vehicle. And then what you're going to want to do is take your wire and measure off about 3 times length of what it would be from pinhole to pinhole. Cut that wire, and then we're going to begin feeding it through the Technic pinholes on the bottom. Now you're going to want to bend the end of the wire so that you can feed it in between the side of the LEGO set and the Technic pinhole in the bottom. So we're going to feed that through this pinhole right here, and then you're going to push it all the way through to the other end. You might need to re-bend the wire so that it can feed back up through in between the pinhole and the side of the creator vehicle. And then once you've got both strings together, you're going to twist them. You're going to want them even on each side. Twist them typically for this wire, which is a little bit flimsy. I twist anywhere from 10 to 12 times. And then I will take my scissors once I've finished twisting. You're definitely going to want to twist a lot so that it stays secure. If you have stronger wire, you may not have to twist as much, but once it's twisted, you can cut off the excess at the end, and then you'll fold the twisted part down. And once it's folded down flush, I give it a good pull to make sure it's in there securely. We don't want any LEGO sets falling off the wall. And then you should be good to go. You can flip your LEGO set back over, and I will send you guys over to step 2 on how we are going to mount it to the wall. All right, by now you've completed step 1 of step 2 on how to mount your LEGO set to the wall. Really, this is, I think, the easy part. If you're using drywall, this is a reminder, you are going to want to use a drywall anchor. You see back here behind me, I have painted paneling, which is actually pretty secure when drilling a screw straight into the wall, which I've already mounted my screw right here. But if you're using drywall, using a drywall anchor and a screw and a drill will be much more secure, especially for one of these heavier LEGO sets like the Technic Lamborghini or the large 1989 Batmobile. So if you're using drywall, use a drywall anchor, but if you're drilling into something more secure, you can probably just drill the screw straight into the wall. What you'll usually have to do is hold your finger on the string or the wire. I've kind of just guessed in the past, and I've put a little piece of sticker or mark where I'm going to drill the hole, and I'll just drill the hole straight in. So we've already done step 1. We've put our wire on the bottom of the LEGO set, and basically it's as simple as hanging it up on the screw. Just like that. And to be honest, it is in there relatively secure. Like, I've ran into my Lego sets before, it really is not going to go anywhere. It would take a lot of work or a loud thud to knock any of these Lego sets off the wall, and knock on wood, if you will, I have not had any Lego sets fall up to this point, and I'm hoping that doesn't happen anytime here in the near future. Now, if you're seeing what I am right now, this Lego London bus does not look as attractive as the rest of the sets on the wall. It looks like I've essentially just mounted a Lego rectangle. But the cool part about this set is you actually can pull the top off. You've probably seen these either in movies. Maybe you live in London and you see these on a regular basis. But these actually are tour buses often, and you can sit up in the top, and we're going to leave the top off and we're going to display it like that. I think it looks a little bit cleaner and it adds a little bit dimension to the Lego Creator wall that we already have displayed here. So there you go. That's how you mount a Lego set to the wall. Pretty easy, 2 steps to make it happen. Doesn't cost you much. And I recommend doing it because I think it looks fantastic. You got any questions? Feel free to comment below. Would love to answer any questions you have. Again, to mount Lego sets on the wall like this, it is going to be very helpful that the bottom of that Lego set has a Technic setup with the pinholes. That's going to help it be a lot more secure. There are several Lego sets I've tried up to this point that just don't mount as easily as some of these Creator cars or the Technic cars. But as always, do not forget to subscribe to the Jake's Bricks YouTube channel. You can turn on the bell for any upcoming videos. You'll be notified. Like this video, and I look forward to showing you other videos from Jake's Bricks. But for now, it's me from Jake's Bricks signing off. We'll see you guys.